want to clear up one thing, just so nobody arrests me for impersonating an officer. I am a former Arizona sheriff, and if you know where Safford is, that's where I was sheriff. And yes, I did something really crazy.
Oh no!
Yeah, I actually sued the Clinton administration.
Thank you!
And I won a case at the United States Supreme Court against him.
Good job!
And the real miracle, now the whole thing was a miracle, but the real miracle was I sued the Clintons and lived to tell about it. Also, I have to tell you, and this is kind of a sensitive topic, so I want you to really pay attention to this. I want to say this right. Of all the people that sued Bill Clinton, all the way back when he was governor of Arkansas, up till the time, even now, I'm the only person to sue him on a non-sexual matter. Thank God for that, huh? Okay.
And you know where the body
Okay,
is.
I've got 4 people I want to talk to specifically. First, I want to talk to all America and all the people who support President Trump. I want to say something to you. Okay? We must keep our wits about us. We must maintain our dignity. And we must never be involved in an act of violence.
That's right.
No
Right.
violence. Now tell me, what was the biggest story? The biggest story was all of these lying sacks of crap from the SPLC and the news media that say that we're these horrible racist supporters of Trump and we're dangerous and we're clinging to our guns and our Bibles and there's going to be blood in the street. Did you notice any on election night? No, because we're not that way.
That's right.
There was no looting, there was no burning, there was no throwing Molotov cocktails. There was not a single television stolen from a store.
That's right.
No one was shot. Now, yes. However, if the system goes through and Trump actually gets 4 more years, then we will see such an upheaval of violence that we've never seen in America before. And that is a shame and a disgrace. Okay. All right. So we're telling the truth here. One other place we want to tell the truth. I want to say something to Governor Ducey. Okay? Okay. I feel the exact same way. Because when a governor professes to be a Republican and acts like a damn Democrat, it's going to get some people mad. Okay? Now, this, and I invite all of you to Google, just Google Sheriff Mack. And you'll find our website where you can get a copy of my Supreme Court decision. I want to read, I'm not reading it, I have it memorized. Okay, I want to tell Governor Ducey what the Supreme Court said in our case against the federal government, and we sued because of their overreach, of them being out of control. Man, we thought they were out of control then. Yeah. And so we sued to stop the overreach of the Clinton administration. And in this ruling that Justice Antonin Scalia wrote, he said this to the federal government, quote, "But the Constitution protects us from our own best intentions." The Constitution protects us, Governor, from you trying to take care of us, from you trying to shut our businesses down, destroy our liberty. We're just to wear a mask. it protects us from that because you're supposed to be upholding and defending the Constitution.
That's all we want.
Now let me tell you to the next part of that same paragraph in the MAAP Prince case. It goes on and said the Constitution divides power among the sovereigns and among branches of government, governor, precisely so that we may resist the temptation to concentrate power in one location. Now get this, here's the punchline. To the crisis of the day that they use against us every time they get a chance. Okay? Governor Ducey, we call you to repentance, and we call you to keep your oath, and we call you to uphold and defend the Constitution, whether you like it or not. And now I want to say something to former Vice President Biden. It goes this way. Mr. Biden, are you wondering why we don't trust you? You don't need to look any further than what you promised us during your campaign recently. And it's this. You have promised us that of more corruption. What else do we expect from somebody who's been in Washington, D.C. 45 years? But this is. You promised us that you would intentionally get political Democrat hacks and stack them on the U.S. Supreme Court so you could counter Coney Barrett. You promised us more corruption. It was so blatant that it was almost, what you're talking about is criminal. That's criminal. And you're promising us more corruption because you're so used to it over the years. Now, I'm just wondering, Mr. Biden, if you do become the eventual winner and you swear an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution, just how in the world do you expect us to trust you doing that? Mr. Biden, when you turn it over to Kamala Harris, how could we trust her?